body to show the way. Yeah, I was a heartbeat with no sound till you came around. Yeah, you...
Welcome to you. We are here in Barcelona for the visit of Real Madrid. We being myself, Martin Tyler, Alan Smith, of course, alongside me. We can't wait.
No, we can't wait, Martin. You always look for this one in the fixture list and you just hope you're lucky enough to be here. We are in this magnificent stadium. Can't wait.
Still very much the benchmark Barcelona, aren't they, for the style of football, and little tweaks here and there, but very much a standard that these players have to rise to.
Yes, I think that's fair. Tiki-taka, as it is known, that short style passing game. They have amended it to a certain extent, and I think you've got to do that against certain sides.
Barcelona's line-up here. The system that we think they're going to go with is 4-5-1. That one striker will need a bit of support.
Yeah, you do not want him to be left isolated, otherwise this formation will not work.
This is the Real Madrid lineup. That's the old joke, isn't it, Alan? Diamonds aren't forever, but they are for this game anyway, for this manager.
It looks that way, doesn't it? We've got those lads on the side of the diamond quite wide, but I think they might tuck in when they haven't got the ball, just to try and stay nice and solid.
And El Clasico is underway. Break maybe from Barcelona, taking on the defenders, trying to pick out someone in the centre. Well, a couple of star names that we're looking at today. What do you think, Alan? In behind the defenders. Well, he has got a chance to get the cross in, and they get it away. Trying to thread a pass through, but not successful. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they've still got the ball. Well, they've broken through here. A really good goal. And the celebrations reflect that. The supporters are going crazy. It's a terrific moment for the team.
Well, the keeper, he is just flat-footed and he can only admire that, the way he's hit it first time.
That's a goal well worth analysing again. Real Madrid with the lead now. Here's De Jong. Well, they've got the ball back now in the middle of the field. Corona. Barcelona to get the throw. Is there any other fixture, Alan, that can create such anticipation as Real Madrid-Barcelona, Spain's Clasico? He's got his shot off now. It's a difficult technique, and he didn't quite catch it.
Yeah, fair play for taking it on. Takes a bit of confidence to do that. He knows it, the manager. A golden opportunity to get back on level terms. That was really slack by the striker.
Valverde. Not sure how risky this might be, playing the ball around in their own half. Maybe some threat to their lead. It's an excellent cross. Cleared away by the defender. Mbappe. Corona can whip it in now. Well, then it goes. Danger was looming large, but they've got themselves back on the ball. Here's De Jong. Corona. Looks the goalkeeper in the eye. Luka. Possession squandered by Barcelona. Corona. It's been good for Real Madrid, hasn't it, Alan, to this point, but they haven't shaken off Barcelona.
No, they haven't. They'll be a little concerned about that because they have played really well. They would have been hoping to put the match to bed by now.
The throw in for Real Madrid. Luka. Giving it away, Barcelona. Not a good idea, I suppose, but it didn't work, so maybe not such a good idea. It's with De Jong. Good forward play from them. Face another 2 minutes added on by the referee. Here's De Jong. Well, the referee has signalled for half-time, and it's 1-0 here. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Yeah, I thought he looked lively in that first half. Really sharp and obviously got the goal. Another 45 of that and he'll be well pleased.
Very good first half, thoroughly enjoyable, and Real Madrid leading as we start the second half. Now, can he take them on? Saw the ball, went for it. Here's De Jong. They tried to keep it, but they haven't been able to do that. He's knocked that long, well away from his own goal. It's a good place to win the ball here. Attacking well here. Working away to try and find an opening. Now this is an interesting attack. He can cross it now. Anticipated the direct shot on. The defenders managed to get in the way there. It's with De Jong, threading it through. Wonderful reap. Oh, you can't get much closer than that without actually scoring.
Oh, unlucky. He can't believe he's missed from so close in too.
To be replaced by number 6, Valverde.
Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Mbappe. Here's a chance to go down the outside of the opposition. It's not really away, poor clearance. Defended well. Well, it looked a good clearance, but they're back on the ball, the opposition, and more defending to be done now. Untidy work. Referee sees that as a foul, and it is a free kick. A substitute coming on to try and repair the damage now. Saw the pass coming and got there first. Break maybe from Barcelona. Valverde. Russell Martin. Going forward well. He can lay it off to the supporting player. And they're keeping the ball, that's the important thing. Russell Martin. Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Foul against Real Madrid. Referees produced the yellow card for Real Madrid.
They can have no complaints looking at that.
Genuine attempt to go for the ball.
Yeah, he saw the ball and he went for it, but he was just a bit slow and definitely a foul.
Valero. It's with De Jong. Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go. It's with De Jong. Good, consistent display by Real Madrid in this match. Not total control, the opposition have given them a few worrying moments, but it's going to be a triumph for Real. It's with De Jong. Robert Lewandowski. Chorluka. Borja Valero. Dorado. We're into the closing minutes now, 5 minutes left on the clock, and the game's still close, and still maybe an equaliser on the cards. He's got his shot off now. Well, they rehearse on the training ground, day in, day out. Now is the opportunity to get a corner right in the nick of time. And in it goes. Cleared away, well away from goal. Nice return pass. Lewandowski. And now the shot! And the goalkeeper with a textbook save keeps the ball in his grasp.
There will be a minimum of 2 minutes.
Well, only 2 more minutes. Threading it through. Wide player can come forward for Real Madrid. Space to try and hit it now. Off the post. Is the final whistle here. Real Madrid have victory today. Final thoughts, not a real post-mortem, Alan, but obviously disappointment isn't a key, and they've lost a game that they were desperate to win.
Yeah, there'll be a bit of an inquest, I think, because they didn't quite do themselves justice, so plenty of work on the training ground next week.
Well, he's had a very good game, hasn't he?
He was always the man to watch for the opposition, but they couldn't keep tabs on him at the vital moment there when he grabbed that goal.
And El Clasico is underway. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Valverde! Well, they've broken through here with a really good goal. And the celebrations reflect that. The support. Is there any other fixture, Alan, that can create such anticipation? He's got his shot off now. It's a difficult technique, and he didn't quite catch it.
Yeah, fair play for taking it on. Takes a bit of confidence to do that.
It's with De Jong, threading it through. Wonderful reflex. Oh, you can't get much closer than that without actually scoring.
Oh, unlucky. He can't believe he's missed. From
To cut that out with some sharp movement. Referees produced the yellow card for Real Madrid.
They can have no complaints looking at that.
We're into the closing minutes now. 5 minutes left on the clock, and the game. He's got his shot off now. Well, they rehearse on the training ground day in, day out. Now is the opportunity to get a corner right in the nick of time.